Today we're going to grow some loquats from seeds. So first thing you want to do is get you some loamy soil. Make sure it's loamy. Make sure you put some worms in there too. I went and found a bunch of worms and put a bunch in here a while ago. There's quite a few in there. That'll help with the nitrogen, natural nitrogen. So just make sure your soil's loamy. And then what you want to do is you want to find you some seeds, whether it be from ordering them offline, somewhere like eBay or Amazon. Or if you can get them fresh off a tree, that'd be the best, so you know what the fruit looks like. But there's many. Some people like ordering them offline. That way, you can get different varieties and different sizes. This is a smaller variety. So basically, you just want to plant them about 2 inches deep. Spread them out. I'm putting a lot in here because I'm going to transplant them out. But yeah, basically, you just want to plant them down, and then have you another pot full of soil where you can cover them up if you don't plant them down far enough. And you just plant them in there and let them sprout. Like I said, I'm putting a lot in here, or my wife is, and then we'll transplant them out here later. Here in a second, I'll take you around back here in the greenhouse and show you the other ones. There's some soil right there, honey, you can put on top. I like putting some soil with some perlite in it. That way it's nice and loamy. Just get a good soil for them to sprout real easy. And yeah, the seeds are easy to acquire. You can get them for a few bucks off eBay. I happened to run across one and get a bunch of them. After you get them planted, about a year later, maybe 2 years, these are around 2 years old, you'll have you some nice loquat trees. This one right here must have had really good seed genetics. They come out really stocky. 2 branches. I never cut it back or nothing. And I never fertilize these. The more you fertilize them on a regular basis, the better they'll grow. Now, they do take 3 to 7 years to fruit, depending on how much you feed them, the soil condition, and the temperature condition. Mainly the overall growing condition that you put your plants in is how they're going to turn out. This one right here had a more of a tallness, lanky kind of genetics to it. And this one is more of a bushy variety. So yeah, it just depends on how you feed it and take care of them is how they're going to turn out. Big old leaves on it. Like I said, I never fertilized these, and yeah, they turned out nice, really. So I can't wait to get more of them. So yeah, just plant them, and then just play that waiting game. You got to wait for stuff, unless you buy it already fruiting, or buy cuttings off someone that's already fruiting, or acquire cuttings. So yeah, they're coming out pretty nice. They got pretty thick stalks. These are growing in 3-gallon buckets, I'm guessing. It's like a 5-gallon bucket, but I don't think that they're probably 3 gallons. So yeah, just plant the seed and wait, and hopefully on these right here, hopefully they'll get some blooms in. I think this one over here is going to bloom pretty soon. Probably next year, hopefully. I'm going to start fertilizing it really good on a normal basis. So yeah, just plant some loquats. It's that easy. I just poke them in the ground and wait for them to sprout. They sprouted really fast. Actually, they have a good germination rate. I received 2 seeds, and both of the seeds grew into nice trees. So yeah, and they can take the cold. So if you live in a cold climate, I'm not really sure how low a temperature they can take, but they do, and they can take freezing weather and snow. So yep, big old leaves on these boogers too. Big old leaves. They get big. So hopefully you have a good experience like me, and you'll get some loquat trees.